Editor's note disclaimer. We have heavily edited the script to make sense of it. For a full summary of all the changes, look at the end of the script. For the original without changes, check the C file or our torrent. All of these changes have been made with permission and backing from our sources. My Little Pony Tell Your Tale. Season 2, Episode 40. Hide and Seek. Written by Tom Gidman. Script editing by GT IV. Final draft January 28, 2026. Concept art by Shadow Galaxy. Interior, Bright House living room. We open on Hitch, who's covering his eyes as he counts slowly down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. The rest of the Unity 6, including Sparky, are gathered around him and instantly flee to find a hiding spot. Note, Sparky doesn't run off, but we shouldn't see that he doesn't. Misty, Pip, Sunny, Zip, and Izzy hushed running away efforts. Misty and Sunny jump into separate spots in the kitchen, Sunny in a drawer next to the oven, and Misty in a cupboard below the kitchen sink. Cut to under the kitchen sink. Misty. Oh, please work. Horn glows. Cut to the outside sink. There's a brief flash of light from under it. Misty. Yes! Pip scoots the firewood rack near the fireplace away from the wall and ducks behind it. Her tail is sticking out slightly. Pip, hiding efforts. Zip opens the door of a grandfather clock. She gets sucked in by magic, and the door slams shut. Zip, shrinking, reacts. We then see a miniature Zip appearing in the clock face, and she positions her body into the shape of the clock hands. Lastly, Izzy leaps onto the sofa and clambers underneath the cushions. Cut to under the cushions. Izzy, whispered. Hide and seek level professional. Quick cut to the view of the sofa, which has a very obvious Izzy-shaped lump in it. Back to under the cushions. Suddenly, some magical sparkles start to swirl up around Izzy. Ooh, sofa sparkles! Ploomf, the cushions fall away beneath her, and Izzy is sent tumbling down into a dark hole. Wah! Back on Hitch. 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here I come! He opens his eyes to see Sparky standing right in front of him, having not moved an inch. Hello. Aw, good effort, buddy. Hitch goes to look for the others. After a moment of searching behind the tables and sofas, he spots Pip's tail peeking out from behind the firewood. Your tail tattled on you, Pip. Aww. Pip wiggles out from behind the firewood. Two-way split screen. Hitch spots Mini Zip in the clock. Time's up, Zip. The clock strikes 4 p.m., knocking Zip out of the clock face. She tumbles out of the clock door, turning back to normal size. Ugh. Three-way split screen. Hitch opens the cupboards, one at a time, until he finds Misty crammed under the sink. She is hiding her face under a yellow wet floor sign, and her body in a mop bucket. Hitch hears a giggle nearby, and he grins, hopping over to a big drawer near the oven and opening it, revealing Sunny hiding among some cookie jars. She has a cookie in her hoof, approaching her mouth. Ha! I spy a thief! What? I was hungry. And of course, Misty the mop. Hitch, Misty, Pip, Zip, and Sunny all gather in the center of the living room. Now where's that maximum sneaky unicorn? Hitch sees the disturbed cushions on the sofa. Aha! There she is! Hitch trots over to the sofa, flips off the disturbed cushions, only to find a dark, mysterious hole. Izzy, are you in there? Izzy's voice echoes from out of the hole. Hey, you found me! Also, I'm trapped and it's kinda scary down here. Help! Trapped? Oh no, we have to get out of there. Hold on, Iz. Can you float your way out with your magic? I already tried that. My magic isn't working. I can't even light it up. Zip dives for the hole. On it. Suddenly, we see a black, shadowy claw come out of the hole and wrap around Zip. She struggles, but gets pulled into the hole. Pip flies forward. Zip! A second claw comes out of the hole and grabs Pip. She is pulled in. A third claw reaches out and grabs Misty, and a fourth grabs Sunny. Sparky jumps onto Hitch's back and starts babbling in fear. Hitch kicks at the claws. Give my friends back! Sunny gets pulled in. Hitch, help us! But I... The claws return to the hole. It is only Hitch and Sparky left in the living room. Sparky points at the hole and jumps up and down on Hitch's back. This is a scary, dark hole. No! They're counting on me. I can't let them down. Hang on, ponies. I'm coming! Hitch steps up to the hole and looks down. The darkness goes on and on, with no end. Hitch gulps and freezes briefly. Sparky nuzzles his neck. Here goes. Hitch steps into the hole and begins to fall. Sparky hangs onto Hitch's mane and lets out a laugh. Nothing! Interior, Darkland continues. Ah! We see Hitch and Sparky land on something soft. Sparky hops off of Hitch's back. They open their eyes in the dark. Okay, you can do this, Hitch. It's just a little darkness. A little darkness that you can't see in. A little darkness that might hold big monsters. No, can't think like that. Come on, Sparky. Let's save our friends. Hitch trots forward, but bumps into an unseen wall. He screams, shuts his eyes, and ducks down, hiding his head under his hoofs. Sparky gives him a comforting hug. It's just a wall. It's just a wall. Izzy? Zip? Sunny? Any pony? Hitch, over here! Over where? Just follow the sound of our voices! But I can see, I'm scared! We know it's scary down here, but you're the only one who can help us. We believe in you! Yeah, we know what it's like. Remember last year at the Royal Harvest Gala? Interior, Zephyr Heights, Royal Palace, flashback. We see Zip sat terrified at a wedding-style banquet next to Pip and Queen Haven. There's a harvest display in the middle with a giant butternut squash as a centerpiece. I had to recite a 2-hour ceremonial poem to the whole crowd. Zip leaves frantically through a huge pile of cue cards. Queen Haven dings her glass and the crowd hushes. She looks to Zip as if to say, over to you. Zip stands up. She then spots the rest of the Unity 6 sitting at another table, giving encouraging smiles. But when I saw you ponies, I knew I could do it. In a hole in the ground, there lived the butternut squash. Note this is a reference to the first line of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Interior, Darkland continues. I guess that was kinda scary too. And what about everything that happened with Opaline? Making me plot against your ponies and do all kinds of mean stuff. I was a nervous wreck after I got away from her. Exterior, Maretime Bay. Streets, flashback. Misty's walking down Main Street with the Unity 6. She looks skittish and scared. I kept seeing her everywhere. They walk past a billowing sheet, hanging out to dry. A shadow is cast on it from behind that looks exactly like Opaline rising up on her hind legs. Wow! But your ponies helped me see it was all in my head. Sunny puts the sheets back to reveal Dahlia wrestling with a complex flower arrangement. She is on her hind legs trying to remove a conical flower vase stuck on her head, which looks like a unicorn horn. The various flowers and plants on the table look like Pegasus wings. Interior, Darkland continues. Having friends to help you is pretty great. And what about when I created the board trot? Exterior, board trot, flashback. Izzy is walking near where the board trot would later be. She is looking glum and worried. I was afraid I had lost all my creativity, but your ponies helped me see that it never really left. We see shots, reused from Special 1, of Izzy being supported by the other ponies, and then using huge bursts of Cutie Mark magic to create the board trot. Interior, Darkland continues. I also overcame my fear of spatulas that day, but it's a whole nother story. Hitch stands up. You know what? You're right. With your ponies to guide me and help me, what have I got to be afraid of? It's only a little darkness. This sweet moment is interrupted by a loud booming footsteps and thunderous growls. We see Hitch's eyes turn from shock to intense bravery. We're not scared of you, monster, 'cause you've got kindness, hope, confidence, heart, creativity, bravery. Each of the Unity 6 cutie marks glow in turn. They aren't far away from Hitch at all. And I am not going to be afraid of the dark anymore. The cutie marks glow brighter and brighter. The magic light swirls together into a ball at the ceiling before exploding outwards and banishing all the darkness from the room, filling it with a magical light and revealing a basement. All five mares and Sparky are seen smiling at Hitch. Sparky is standing on a crate with a bucket on his head, making his cute babble sound like loud roars. Wait, it wasn't real? But how? Illusion spell. I've been doing some studying on spells, and with Sunny's Alicorn magic, we made it strong enough to look real. We've been practicing it for weeks, though I haven't quite mastered it yet. Sunny head pets Misty. And Sparky Rocky made a great little monster, didn't he? Pip takes the bucket off Sparky's head and gives him a hug. Sunny smiles. We all knew you had a fear of the dark, Hitch, but we also knew you were a strong pony, and that with a little push, you could overcome that fear. I'm sorry if we scared you, but we would have never let you go too far. We just wanted to help you and show you that fears can be beaten. And if you ever feel scared again, just remember that we're here for you and that you can always count on us. Dada! Well, it was certainly an adventure, and I know that I don't need to be scared because you ponies are by my side. And I'm definitely not afraid of dragon babies. Come here, little guy. Sparky jumps into Hitch's arms, and the Unity Six all laugh before joining in a hug. When no pony is looking, a strand of magical light floats past the group and lightly pats Sunny on her head before disappearing. End of episode.